Good evening. Good evening, Benny. Good evening, Rose. Yeah, so glad to see you.
Yes. Hi, good evening.
Yeah, we can hear you and see you clearly. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. So, shall we start?
Yeah, please. Cannot wait.
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. I hope that everybody are doing good tonight. I'm so sorry I was not able to meet you last week because I got so busy. Anyway,
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not easy because we're lay women. Yes.
yes. All right. So we're going to have a short recap first before we go to our topic for tonight. So this is just the continuation. Right. Let me check this one. Okay, how about this?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can see that. Yeah.
Okay.
The middle way of stress. Yes.
Mhm. So we'll just have a short recap. This is a review. When we say recap, it means we will going to have a short review. Wait, where is the slideshow? Oh, okay. So how is everybody?
Yeah, thank you so
How's the
much for
way?
asking. Yeah, I'm quite well, thank you.
All right.
And
How
yeah.
about the people, the venerables? Do we have venerables tonight?
Yes, Ben is here and also let's check it out. Yeah, venerable. Yeah, so many.
Oh,
Half half above, yes.
okay. So good evening, Venerable Benny. So I hope I am sharing something good for our brothers and sisters. Okay, so last time we talked about the middle way of stress. In other words, the teaching, wait, the teaching of Buddhist wisdom about the stress. So we talked about the experience of stress, and then the Buddhist philosopher that tells about the hope and fear or the eight worldly concern. Okay, and then wait, the photo is all right. Okay, so and then yeah, so we talked about the eight worldly concern, which is happiness versus suffering, fame versus insignificance, and then praise versus blame, and then gain versus loss. And then we also talked about the six patterns of stress, the six realms of being, the existence with samsara. And
Mm,
then,
yeah,
right,
samsara.
yeah.
Samsara, what does it mean? It means suffering or something like that. Samsara.
Um,
Existence with samsara. Samsara.
existence with samsara. I think I forgot about this one, but I was able to tell this last time.
Mm.
Yeah, let me get
Okay.
back to you later, maybe.
Yeah, okay, no worries. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some of the venerables can help me with this.
Yeah. So how about Aline? Samsara. So this is I think Sanskrit word, right? So what does it mean? Is it possible to? Oh yeah, I think so. It's
Mhm.
the maybe the cycle of birth and death and birth. Yeah, birth and death.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Venerable. Let's check it out. Venerable Aline responded you already.
Oh,
Aline.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I cannot see the chat.
Screen, the chatting.
Mhm. I cannot see.
So no worries, I will
Okay.
report it to you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All
All right.
right.
So yeah, and then also we talked about the Mahayana that
Yeah.
tells about the six realms.
Yes. Six realms.
Yeah, the six realms, and then so the good realm and the stress of perfectionism, uh, the jealous God realm, and this. Okay, so we're not going to repeat this again. I'm just showing them again. I mean, I'm just recapping. Okay, there goes. Okay, and then, all right. So this is very important according to Nagar. You know, if you desire ease, forsake learning. If you desire learning, forsake ease.
Mm.
So, do you think it's powerful?
Yeah, I agree with it.
Yes. If we want, it's like it telling that if we want to have an easy life, okay, just enjoy your life. Don't improve yourself. Don't study. Stay what you are. Stay what you do. I mean, don't do effort in trying to improve yourself. Stay where you are because you just want simple, you just want easy life. So don't do anything to improve yourself. But on the other hand, if you want to improve yourself, you have to exert more effort to accept the suffering, the difficulties. Because improving the self is not easy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's very difficult. Just like what we are doing now, trying to share our ideas or our wisdom for us to grow. I mean, because we want to improve ourselves. So that's why we are exerting effort. By this time, you have so much sacrifices because it's very late. It's very late now in Darwin. Okay, and then
Yeah, that way is half past half past 9 p.m. Yeah, even at night.
mhm.
Half past
Okay,
9. It's
yes.
not so late. Thank you so much. Actually, we are excited to hear your lessons, to have your lectures. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. I am also delighted that we are meeting every week as much as possible every week because at least we can maintain the connection.
Yes.
Okay. Because I am also learning from what you are sharing. Because as I have told you, I have a very little knowledge about Buddhism, but I want to continue the master's degree so that I learn more. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually you just give up the easy life and just try to improve yourself. So yeah, you impress me a lot with such kind of
Oh
quality.
no, no, no.
Yeah,
This
we're
is just a
humble.
very simple this is just a very simple sharing of ideas.
Thank you so much
Because
for your
the
contribution
lecture that I
every
am giving
time.
you is not only for you, it's also for me. Okay. So, yeah. So maybe I will give this PowerPoint and then you can just go back anytime to review it. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
We treasure
So, the
it. Yeah, we love it.
yes, yes. Don't worry. I'll give it to you. So, the middle way of stress is trying to teach us to train the mind and the heart. And these are the three way. Number one is through mindfulness. Number two is through compassion. And number three is by practicing the Noble Eightfold Path. Okay. So
Yeah.
later we will going to dip more on the mindfulness so that we'll have a very strong foundation. And then I don't know if you're familiar with this Cambodian teacher, Da. He said life is of up and
Mm. I never
okay.
know about, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, life is full of ups and downs. Yes.
yeah. Meaning sometimes our happy is and sometimes I'm so okay. So that was the discussion last week or the other week. All right. So let me share you the all right, so this is the part two of the topic stressed in Buddhist teaching. Okay. Do you think it's possible for you to do this?
What's
Wanna
that?
try? Wanna
Yeah.
try?
Yes.
Okay. This is simple brain exercises.
Zombie chicken fillet. So saucy. 69 lang. Nagbabago na ang katawan natin at
Oh, wait.
age 50 plus.
Okay. So we will just follow this. This is just a very simple exercise for the brain. Just follow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What you? It's like a plane. Rose, it has been stopped. It has been post. Yeah. Both ways. Hello, Rose. I think you didn't turn on your mic, right? We can hear you. And
Hello.
oh, I think 60%.
It's not easy, right?
Not easy.
Yes. It looks like very simple. It looks like very simple, but it's difficult. It's really difficult to follow, especially if you are doing it faster. All
Yeah.
right. So, okay. So I was so glad that I was able to get this article. The title of the article is An Integration of Buddhist Teachings in Stress Management. This is very helpful because it is very connected to the topic that we are talking about, because we are exploring the Buddhist teaching on stress, right? And how are we going to, or how are we, or yeah, how we'll be able to manage stress by learning the Buddhist teaching. So this study is by three authors. It's so difficult to say the name. Sukumpong Chanwong, and then anyway, they are three, and they published this 2018. Okay, so let's see what's the result of their study.
Yeah.
Yes. So according to this article, well, of course, based on their research, there are two kinds to Buddhism. Of course, we have the physical suffering and the mental suffering. They call it kayika dukkha, the physical suffering, and the mental suffering is cetasika dukkha. Are you familiar with these words?
Mm-hmm. Which one?
These two, the kayika dukkha and cetasika dukkha. I don't know if I was able to pronounce it properly.
I think so. Yeah, you are perfect at
Okay.
pronunciation. I think dukkha I know suffering.
Mhm. Yes.
The other one,
Mhm.
no, sorry.
Okay.
Dukkha I know
So,
suffering.
yes. When we say physical suffering, of course, it is about illness, the illness in the body, let's say headache, body pain, or whatever pains in the body.
Mm-hmm.
Senility is difficult, or is, it's like difficulty similar to pain, similar to illness. And then, of course, the final chapter of all of this disappointment. If you are not happy with the outcomes of something, you are disappointed. So definitely the feeling is sad. It's not good.
Mhm.
Separation of loved ones, just like the small children, the very first time that they will go to school, they're suffering from separation anxiety, right? All of
Mhm.
us, we experience this because,
Ah.
yeah, that was the first time that we will be away from our parents, specifically to our mother, right? So, separation of loved ones, or even now, even adults, young adults, if we will be separated with our parents, with our family, with our friends, um, we will feel sad. We feel sad, right? It's not a good feeling because we want to maintain or we want to stay in our comfort zone. Just
Yeah.
like, yeah, just like I
No.
remember in one of the news regarding the war in Ukraine, there was an old lady. They were interviewed this very old lady, and he said that you cannot uproot an old tree. Now, what she's trying to tell is that they are old, and it's very difficult for them to move from one place to another. They were forced to move away from their country, Ukraine, because there's a war, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because it became their country, their house, it became their comfort zone. So it is very difficult to adjust, to move from a different place, especially if you don't know the people. There are so many adjustments. Just like many of us, even you in Darwin. I'm very sure the very first time that you move in Darwin, you are not very comfortable unless you really
Mhm.
want to stay in Darwin. I mean, definitely we will feel sad until finally we'll be able to adjust. Separation of loved ones, unsatisfied situation. Just like if the weather is not good. Yeah, by the way, what is the weather now in Darwin? What is the
Always,
time?
always summer. Yeah, just
Oh,
like a
it's summer.
Philippine.
Oh, really?
It
Oh, the
this is the tropical.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, tropical zoom and such as
mm-hmm.
yeah, Philippine and also how do you say? Yeah, Bali, Bali
Yeah.
Island. Yeah, just like this. It sometimes it's very hot.
Mm-hmm. The temperature in Manila nowadays is about 35 and above. Sometimes it's 40 plus.
Wow, not in that way, not in that degree. Here
Yes.
is around 30 to 37, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The other day we had, I think, 45. Okay. Anyway. Oh,
So
it's very,
how
yeah.
incredible, how to
Yeah,
suffer.
yes. Yes. It's a grueling hot.
Yes,
Anyway.
hotter than here.
Mhm. Yes, and then of course depression and sadness. So all of these are under mental suffering. Okay,
Mm.
so what are those integrated Buddhist teaching to be able to manage stress? Number one is breathing meditation. This is the result of their study. In other words, they use breathing meditation because based on their readings or based on the several studies, breathing meditation is really a way to overcome stress or to manage stress and
Mhm.
then they were able to get the benefits. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, according to Buddhist meditation, the concern of breathing meditation is tranquility and insight. Tranquility is the practical way to calm the mind. To calm the mind. What do we mean by calm?
Calm, it means peaceful.
Peaceful, yes, perfect. Yes, calm, peaceful. Just like when you're looking at the ocean, when you're looking at the ocean, and the ocean is very peaceful, no big waves. Okay, you can say that the ocean is in tranquility.
Tranquility. Yeah. Thank you.
Tranquility. So it is the practical way to calm the mind, limit the thinking. In other words, avoid entertaining or focusing on all of the things that are in the mind. There are nights we cannot sleep. Do you experience that? There are
Mm.
nights we
Ah,
cannot sleep
yes,
because
yes.
there are so
True.
many things in the mind.
Yes. Anxiety and such as and sometimes yeah, just remind of the past time such as
Mhm.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, just like the activities for the day. Let's say you had a very happy day, so you feel excited, or you remember all the things that you want to do tomorrow, so you cannot sleep because there are so many things that you need to do tomorrow. So what happened? You cannot sleep. So meditation or breathing meditation will help us to sleep, to overcome the stress, and this is by limiting the thinking. And then, of course, control emotion and feeling, because you are focusing when you do meditation, specifically breathing meditation, you are just focusing on your breath. Okay, you're just focusing on your breath. So that's why you are not thinking, or you're not bothering yourself about the things that you will do or that you want to do tomorrow, or the things that you did during the day.
Yeah.
It's very disturbing sometimes.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
especially for aging people, just like me, aging people.
Me as
Because as we
well.
age, yeah, as we age, it is natural that anxiety is getting higher and higher. You
So
know what I mean?
why? Yeah,
Why?
worry about the days or something like that.
Because when we know that we are getting older,
Mm-hmm.
we are becoming less and less capable of the things that we used to do. Like, for instance, in our job, we cannot do the things that we did before. It's
Mm.
like, let's say, the quality of work. When I was young, I work faster, but now I work very slow. Even if I want to work very fast, but my brain is the quality of the brain, the functioning is not the same when I was young. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. This is just my observation to myself. I don't
Yeah,
know
me
about
as
you.
well. And
Yeah.
also the memory is not so
Yes,
sharp as
yes, yes.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
memory.
right. That's right.
Hard to
Mhm.
memorize
Mhm.
something new. Yeah.
Yes, yes. What about the others? What about the others? Do you have experience?
Mm, yeah.
You can
And
chat.
yeah, same feeling as
Mhm.
just as you mentioned. Yeah, not so fast. And
Mhm.
the reaction is not so fast, it's so
Mhm.
slow,
Mhm.
efficiency, and also not so focused. Yeah.
Yes, not so focused. It is natural that, as I have said, it is natural that as people age, the anxiety is getting higher and higher
Mm-hmm.
because, yeah, we are thinking that what if we cannot work anymore? Who will take care of us if we don't have family, if we don't have children? Who will take care of us if these are worries? But then it's so good that we learn about the teaching of Buddhism that we have to enjoy the moment.
Yeah. Enjoy the
Yes.
moment.
Enjoy
Live
the moment.
present. Yes.
Enjoy the present. Enjoy the present. Don't worry about the future. Just focus on the present. Okay. So
Yes.
in that case, the anxiety will go down. Okay. So, yeah, that's tranquility. And then insight. Insight is referring to the creation of wisdom, or it creates wisdom to understand the reality of things and gain enlightenment. Insight, it's like a light. You know a light? You know a candle? Candle.
Yeah.
Yes. A lighted candle or a lamp is very useful in a very dark place or in a
Yeah.
dark room.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, because it will show us the way. So insight is very important. So the goal of Buddhism, of course, we know we know it. It's about enlightenment, right? That's why
Yeah.
there are many teachings that we need to practice to be able to attain enlightenment. So this is practicing in the by practicing the noble eightfold path, and then overcoming attachment and clinging. Okay. So we keep
Yeah.
on, yeah, we keep on hearing, or we keep on saying that we need to overcome attachment and
Yes.
follow the noble eightfold path.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, let's move on. So, in talking about breathing meditation, just like mindfulness meditation, there are four foundation. Okay, so these are the difficult words to say. Okay, kayanopasana. This is contemplation of the body, mindfulness as regards the body. So it's like, I don't know if they call it mantra, the statement that the venerables are, how to say or pray. In other words, keep on saying it. Just like, for example, um, you will say, breathing in long, he knows I am breathing in long. Or breathing out long, he knows I am breathing out long. So, according to this, Kaya Nupasana, you just have to focus your attention on what you're saying, so these are the example. So maybe you are seated comfortably, and then you say, of course you have to memorize this line. Okay, breathing in long, he knows I am breathing in long, or breathing out long, he knows I am breathing out long. I don't know if you're familiar with this. Are you? Maybe.
uh, I'm breathing long, I'm breathing out long, his breath. Yeah, similar thing. Yes,
Similar.
we counted. Yes, similar thing.
So maybe you are more familiar with the Chinese version.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, these are the two lines. There are more. I just get to these two example. Okay,
Yeah. Thank you
this
so
is
much. Yes.
Cayenne mindfulness as regards to feeling. So this one is focusing on the feelings. So the statement are this one: he trains, thus experiencing rapture. I shall breathe in. He trains, thus experiencing rapture. I shall breathe in. In other words, aside from focusing from the breathing, we can also use this technique. So you just have to memorize this statement and then focus your attention to repeat this over and over again until you forgot everything in the environment, only focusing on what you are saying.
Mhm.
So this Vedana Nupasana is about contemplation of the feelings.
Yes, feelings, rapture. Uh,
Yes.
yes, rapture and
Okay. So the third one is the Sita Nupasana. So this is contemplation of the mind, mindfulness as regards mental condition. The mind is the most difficult to handle, right?
yeah,
Because yes, it's so difficult. I mean, we can control our actions. It's like it's easy to control our words and our actions, but the thoughts, because before we act, before we say a word, it will start with the brain, with the mind, right?
yeah, yeah,
So that's why the control is in the mind. So that's
yeah,
why this is the very reason why we need to to improve ourselves to be able to manage the function of our mind or our brain to
exactly.
tame. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And mind, yeah, mind is the yeah, is the palette of our action and also our words.
Yes, exactly. So that's why it is very important to improve or to learn more, to gain more wisdom, so that we will be able to manage our mind. Because
Exactly.
we
Yeah.
have we have the animal nature. Sometimes there are many triggers in the environment. Triggers, meaning the things that will force us to do aggressive actions. These are triggers, right? Mm,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
If
Always.
yes, if we have a disciplined mind, we we will be careful. I mean, we will not react immediately. We will
Yeah.
try to pause for a while and try to react properly according to the situation, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It's
Mhm.
really good in that way.
Mhm. That's why it is very important to have a disciplined mind, because we really have to know what is the best words to say, what is the best action to do.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay. So the Sita Nupasana is the contemplation of mind. In other words, this statement or these phrases will help us to discipline the mind by following the mindfulness meditation. It is like it conditions the mind. So the example of the statement that a practitioner will say is that he trains thus Gladdening the mind, I shall breathe in. He trains thus, gladdening the mind, I shall breathe out. So you just
Mhm.
have to repeat it over and over again. I don't know if it is possible to create our own. Maybe, yeah. I mean, to create
Good
our
question.
own statement, is it possible?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, maybe one day you can question to Benny. I think
Mm,
so. Just
yeah.
for the practice and to focus your voice and
Mhm.
use the voice to control the mind.
Mhm. Because this one, as this one, you look at this word, gladdening the mind, I shall breathe in.
Breathe
So
in.
the focus is on the mind and
Yeah,
then on the breath,
yeah.
mind and breath. So you'll just have to focus your attention to the mind and to the breath. Okay, so that
Mhm.
is the Sitanupasana. And
Yeah.
then number four is the Dhamma Manupasana, contemplation of
Uh-huh.
Dhamma, the natural law, mind
Mhm.
objects, mindfulness as regards ideas. Okay.
Mhm.
So this one is about ideas because when I look at the word, it tells about impermanence.
Impermanence. Yeah.
So it's about ideas, the idea of impermanence. So
Yeah.
we have to focus our attention on the word or the idea of impermanence. And we know that impermanence is acceptance of acceptance that nothing is permanent in this world, right?
Yeah. Everything is changeable. Yes.
Yes. Nothing is permanent. The only thing which is permanent is change. That
Yeah.
cannot that we cannot control. Change, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the Dhammanupassana. So the contemplation is or ideas or dhammas. So for the example that I got from this article is giving us the word impermanence. What else? Yeah, impermanence. So contemplating impermanence, I shall breathe in, and he trains thus. Contemplating impermanence, I shall breathe out. So we just have to continue, repeat over and over again until you
Come down.
focus your attention and you calm down and you are not aware anymore of the environment. Okay.
Yeah.
So maintaining the calmness of mind is one of the most important ways of gaining enlightenment and being visionary. Um, this is also a very powerful statement, right? It
Yeah.
tells about the beauty of calmness of the mind, the benefits that we get when we learn how to discipline the mind by staying focused, by being calm, and with the practice, I mean, with everyday practice, it will be a way to attain enlightenment. Because when you are calm, you're very you are very careful with the words that you're saying. You're very careful with your action.
Action.
You
Yeah.
are very careful with what you're thinking, right? Hello.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. So that's why it is very good to practice meditation. So it is just depend on what is the most applicable to you. Just like what the four kinds of breathing exercise or meditation that we just discussed. It will be depend on you, or maybe you can try all of those so that we will be able to discipline our mind and our body. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you agree that if we are calm, it will contribute to the goal of enlightenment?
Mm. Yeah, this is the essential, foundation, I think so.
Mhm.
Very important, to come down at the first beginning. And then, I think there is no way to enlightenment. Yeah. So we need to come down at the first beginning.
Yes. But because we are especially lay people, we are dealing with different people with different environment. This is not easy.
Not easy. And needs lots of various wisdom, I think. Yeah.
Yes, we really need to learn more or to study more
Yeah.
to be able to understand. Because nowadays people are so busy, very busy, and
Crazy. Yes.
yes, yes. Um, with the very fast technology, so it's like people are running after the technology because it's like every day there are new things, there are new things. So people are running with this technology use.
Exactly. Yes. Always run after.
Mhm. So that's why what happened? The mind is also very busy.
Yes. Yes.
It's like sometimes, even if you are just seated in the office and you're just looking at your computer, you're not doing anything yet, but then you feel tired because there are so many things to do.
Yes.
You
Yes.
don't know how to start,
Yeah, exactly. I have the same
right?
feeling. Yeah, experience.
Yeah, maybe others can share. I
Yeah.
know you can speak English well.
Thank you so
Okay.
much for your encouragement.
Okay.
Encouragement.
So, all right. So, let's talk about this Anapansati Sutta. So, when focusing on breathing in and breathing out, pleasure, rapture,
Rapture,
calmness,
calmness, tranquility.
tranquility, and equanimity will arise. So, I put the words on the right so that we will have more idea or we will understand more. So pleasure, this is the pleasure. So pleasure is joy. Rapture is an intense joy, intense, too much. Okay, so that's why it's rupture. It's like a volcano.
A volcano. Okay.
When yeah, we have many volcanoes in the Philippines and some,
Recently, from the history.
yes, some of them are active. And when they are active, we call them, oh, the volcanoes are angry because they are exploding. Yeah,
Maybe
especially in the,
outburst
yes,
suddenly.
yes. We have a very big volcano in the north part of the Philippines where my parents came from. It's a province.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I think that was 1990 where the
1990.
1990. Yes. There was a very, very big eruption that destroyed many houses and, oh, well, not so much very few people died, but it damaged the property and
Properties and
yes,
land.
property and land also. Yes, and animals as well.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. It's so sad. Yes, it's very dangerous. Okay, so calmness, of course, peaceful. Tranquility is calm, also calm.
Mhm.
And then equanimity is about composure, evenness of temper. It's
Yes.
like the reaction is always calm,
Yeah.
evenness of temper. So that is equanimity. It's like even if they are supposed to get angry, they don't get angry. They remain with their composure.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. So that is the Anapassati Sutta.
Mhm.
So positive feelings can be achieved through eliminating the five hindrances or nivarana, which are kamachanda or the sensual desire. You know what is sensual desire, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Finish it down.
Vyapada, ill
Mhm.
will, hatred, revenge. These are all negative.
Mhm.
Ill will is like you are wishing bad to others. Hatred, of course, you know what is hatred. And then revenge. Revenge is
Mhm.
very difficult and very dangerous as well. Oh, sorry
Yeah.
about the sound.
No worries. Yeah, it's really hard for
Because,
us to
yes,
go back to the Sanskrit or Bali, something like that. Yeah, no worries about that. Meaning is very important, I think. Yeah. Fortunately, we can keep up with you. We can follow you. Yeah, thank you.
thank you so much for your patience and understanding. Okay, so and then Tina Mida, this is slot and Darfur. I don't know. It's very these words are very difficult. But
Yes. Oh, no, lazy, something like that.
yes, yes, maybe these are
Uh-huh.
negative. Because these are the five hindrances for
Yes.
positive feeling.
Yeah.
It's like it's like you want to feel good, but the anger is still there in your heart,
Yeah.
but you want to feel good. How can you feel good if you will know if you will not remove the anger? So we have to remove the anger so we feel good, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It's easy to say but difficult to do. I know it's difficult. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Udaka Kokoka, this is distraction and remorse, flurry and worry, restlessness and anxiety. Okay, and then Bisi Kicha, this is about doubt, uncertainty, and ambiguity. Uncertainty is so
Mhm.
we can only eliminate positive we can only eliminate or we can achieve positive feeling if we will be able to eliminate these five hindrances because these are all negative.
Yes.
This is the
Interesting.
teaching. This is the teaching of Anapansati Sutta.
Oh,
Anapansati Sutta. When
thank you.
focusing on breathing in and breathing out, you remember or you remember pleasure, rapture, calmness, tranquility, and equanimity. It's like good wish, right? Good
Yeah.
wish,
That wish always. Yeah.
good wish. But of course, the good wish will not be possible if you have this five. So,
Tendency. Yeah.
yes, we have to forget this five so that we will have positive feelings. Okay. So, Buddha said, how we respond to the situation is the most important way to create positive feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Very true, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So we have to choose positive or how difficult is the suffering for as long as we perceive it easy, happy, and if the difficulties now, this is only for now. Tomorrow, no more difficulties.
Yeah.
So we have to choose the way we perceive things. We have to choose the way we perceive things. It's like stay positive even when it feels like your life is falling apart. That's according to Buddha. Wow.
Yeah.
Buddha is a very, very enlightened person to realize this because it's not easy. Well, anyway, it is easy if we want to make it easy.
Mm.
Okay, so let's start from the mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so breathing meditation will improve the quality of calmness and purification of the mind. In other words,
Yeah.
the quality of a calm and a purified mind is through breathing meditation. By practicing breathing meditation, we will improve the quality, calm, and purity of mind. Purify the mind. Okay?
Yeah.
When the
Yeah.
mind is purified, you know what is um I don't know if you have, it's like the one that we are using for our water before we drink the water, or sometimes we put it in the faucet to purify the water because the dirt in the water is harmful to our body. So we need to purify the water before we drink,
Yes.
right? Yes.
Yeah.
So it's very similar. When the mind is purified, in other words, we have to clean, we have to remove the dirt. And when we say dirt, these are the bad, bad words, bad thoughts, bad actions. Because when the mind is purified, it brings happiness and peace.
Yeah.
Just try to imagine if everybody are very kind and compassionate to one another. I think this world is a very beautiful place to live.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm. But that
It's
is,
like
do you think it's
the
possible?
mm, yes, there is. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. And yeah, in the
Yes.
past it is. And at the moment, I think, yeah, because there is a pure land.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pure land in the Buddha. Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever
For us.
in the
Mhm.
Western mind and also in the Eastern line, and there are two Buddhas. Yeah, I think so. I believe in that.
Yes. For as long as there are people like us who wanted to improve themselves or ourselves, then
Hmm.
definitely we will create a better place to live.
Yeah.
So we need to spread the good words. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
All right. So any questions so far?
Um, yeah, I think at the moment, yeah, so many visitors come and ask how to do the meditation. Yeah, hopefully we can have the skills to enter the meditation. I just follow the Buddha's rules and to follow the steps to practice. Yeah.
When I studied the course in Sydney about
Mhm.
Buddhism, yes, I practice meditation, breathing meditation, walking meditation, because we have mindfulness meditation subject. I was so grateful I experienced that.
So
Yes,
great you are.
because the place was very peaceful, and you can
Yeah.
really focus on the meditation.
Yes, exactly. Environment is a good condition
Mm,
and to be helpful to enter the meditation.
yeah,
Yes.
it's like the mind will be purified.
Exactly.
Yes, but when I came back here, oh, it's very noisy again. Anyway, but I am trying my best. I am trying my best to focus my attention. Okay.
Yes,
Really need,
yes,
yeah, we really need to help ourselves. Okay, so
yes,
breathing
yes.
meditation, great patience. So there are so many positive words associated with this meditation, breathing meditation or mindfulness meditation. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like when we are practicing breathing meditation, the mind will be more calm, and we will be very careful with our actions, because the breathing meditation create patience, and if you have more patience, you will wait before taking reactions. Wait before taking reactions, because many people are naturally impulsive. You know what is impulsive?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
impulsive and easy to react. Yeah,
Ah,
very easy
aggressive.
without thinking and
Yeah,
without.
that's right. Correct. People are very impulsive and aggressive without thinking that their words are like knife that can cut, that can create wounds.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah,
Patience and
can
yeah,
hurt others. Yeah,
come again.
yeah, because just if we didn't think over of our words, will
Words.
harm others, hurt
Mm,
others.
yes. Not only words, including actions. That's
Yeah,
why, yes, we have to be mindful also of our actions, our reactions, the way we look at people, the way we move. That's why we need to smile.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So today also, Benny also mentioned about the smell. Smelling is very important.
Mm. Because it can also send um, calmness or peaceful. It will remove anger and anxiety.
Yeah, yeah,
When people see you with a smile, the anxiety will gone.
yeah,
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 maybe they will ask you, they will talk to you. But if you are not smiling, of course, they will not talk to you.
yeah, precisely. Yeah, I totally
Yes.
agree with you.
Okay. So patience and reason are the most important virtues to control anger.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you see the benefit. Now we saw the benefits of breathing meditation. for
Yes,
mindfulness
yes, a lot
meditation.
of
A
beneficial. Yeah.
lot, yes, a lot, yes. It creates patience. It teaches us to wait before taking reactions. It
Mhm.
teaches us about patience and reasons are the most important virtues to control anger. So just like this very beautiful picture here on the right side, it says the greatest prayer is patience.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, I think this is the
That's
last
powerful.
one. Yes. So the Buddha taught his disciples how to cope with anger and evil as appeared in Sutta Pitaka, Khodaka Nikaya, and Dhammapada. This is the this is the statement, and the English translation is this one. Oh, I'm so glad there is an English translation. Okay, so it says that let a man conquer anger by love. Let him
Mhm.
subdue evil by good. Let him overcome the greedy by liberality and liar by truth.
Yeah.
Wow, very inspiring, right?
Yes, yes. Inspiring. Yes.
Okay, so um, that's all for tonight. If you
Yeah.
have question, so we just have to remember this one. This one is the Buddha's word. So let a man conquer anger by love. Let him subdue evil by good. Let him overcome the greedy by liberality and liar by truth. So be good, do good, and feel good. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Okay.
we feel so good because of
Right.
your
So
teaching.
let me
Thank you.
see the. Now I can see. Wait, let me check the chat. So
Mm.
are there any questions?
Uh, yeah, you can see the chanting words now, right?
Yes, yes, yes. I can see the chat.
And at the first beginning, and you ask the yeah, how are you? Yeah, something like that. And venerable Aline said, pretty good, thank you. And Sansara, it means yeah, birth and days. Yes. So it just she answered us. Yeah.
Wow. I feel so good with all your feedback in the chat box. Thank you so much for the lecture.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank
impressive,
you so much
impressive,
also for listening.
inspiring and impressive. Thank you so much, Rose, and
Thank
catch you up
you.
next
Ye-
week.
Yes, yes. We will have another lecture because we're going to continue the topic about the part two of the stress management in a Buddhist wisdom or Buddhist teaching. So just in case some of our brothers and sisters here wants to contribute something, please don't be shy. Okay,
Okay.
next week. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Be safe, everyone.
Yeah, you too. Be safe and joyful.
Yes. I wish I
You.
could get all this chat. Is it possible? I need.
Yeah, I will do it. I will send the chat to you because
Okay.
after this lecture and there is a record in some format such as the video format and the audio format and also text format with about the chat.
Okay. I will send you the PowerPoint. Yeah, I will send you the PowerPoint and maybe you can share it to them. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah,
Thank you
well.
so much. Thank you, Venerable Benny. Be safe, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, actually, Rose. Yeah, thank you for so much for your contribution.